Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first ever live World Currents podcast. Excuse the background, I'm working on that. I have made a lot of improvements on this lighting setup and everything for my other YouTube channel. I haven't gotten around to, a nice clean set for this content, but I'm getting there. Anyways, yeah, this time for sure I plan on getting on a set schedule for these podcasts. So today, let's talk about some cryptocurrency. So first up, we have, all the cryptocurrencies. Their prices have tanked a bit today. Let's see, what are they at right now? Let's see. Well, they've been down for the week. They've gone up slightly, not much. Bitcoin's at 42,000 right now. But China has now cracked down once again on cryptocurrency. China's been having problems with cryptocurrency. It seemed like they were opening up to it in the past few months, and now cracked down again. It's I believe they're trying to ban it. Yes, they've banned it in China once again. All crypto-related transactions and activities are illegal financial activities, seriously endangering the safety of people's property, which, their government, that all the property is theirs, so it's endangering the government's property by the people trying to be independent and have this decentralized currency. I don't know. It sucks. So what else do we have? Cardano. I'm very into Cardano right now. I bought in at about 240, 250, so I am down at the moment. It's around 222. I am down a little bit right now, but I strongly believe that it will be up very soon. Let's see. Well, this person's bullish. This website, I mean. Price flashes a major sign of recovery, but the bulls have doubts. What? How do the bulls have doubts? About what? Yeah, recently hit 190 earlier this week. I wish I had been able to buy some more. But anyways, Cardano. So I think last Sunday they finally released their new update, their smart contracts update, and it's doing well so far. I think only a few projects have actually used it. Now, I'm not an expert on cryptocurrency by any means, but Cardano's looking good. Anyway, so now stocks. Let's see, stocks. Stock market today. Yeah. Okay, so earlier this week, if you hadn't been following, there's a huge Chinese real estate company called Evergrande, and I guess they have the most debt out of any publicly traded company on the market, and people are worried that they're going to fail. China's just going to let them fail, and all that debt, is going to ripple through the markets, going to trigger margin calls, all that kind of stuff. And so stocks were down badly this week. Stocks were down substantially. They have rebounded. They rebounded really well yesterday. I was actually at, let's see. Yeah, my portfolio was at its highest point in a year, all year. Yeah, so we rebounded very well yesterday, and I guess today they've missed one of their interest payments, and the market is back down. So stocks are down, crypto's down because of China. Stocks are down because of China too. China's really not helping us here. But anyways, that's not to say that you should not invest by any means. You should keep investing. And my number one stock right now, I can actually see it in my recording. NRZ. The ticker is NRZ. Here's their website. You can go to their SEC filings, annual reports, quarterly reports. They are very strong. Very strong company. Here, let's check out their. This is the number one thing though that I invested in them for. This led me to do further research. So if you look at their dividend history here, this is right before COVID. They were paying a 50-cent dividend, and the stock was around $17 per share. COVID hit, they dropped to 5 cents. 3 months later, they were at a 10-cent dividend. That's when I started to think. I was like, are they raising that dividend 5 cents every quarter and getting back to 50? And surely enough, it went 15, 20. They got a little stuck at 20 for a little bit. But they made some acquisitions. They bought some other companies during this time. And now, in a week, they will be paying... Well, in a month, they'll be paying. But in a week is the ex-dividend date. 25-cent dividend. So they're already halfway there, back to 50. And I went kind of all in on this. I got 10,000 shares. So this would be $2,500 in dividends in 1 quarter. 10,000 a year. If they go back to that 50-cent dividend, though, I would be getting $5,000 a quarter, sorry. Which would be $20,000 a year just in dividends. That's crazy to me. Yeah, $20,000 a year on my 10,000 shares. It's pretty crazy. And I bought a lot. I bought in at $8, $9. They're currently at $11.20. So I'm also up like $8,000. Or no, I'm more than that. Way more than that. I'm sorry. Let's see. I think my average was 9. Yeah, so I'm up $20,000 just on the stock, but I don't plan on selling it. I want those dividends. Let's see, what else? What else have I been interested in? I did buy some other real estate trusts. Ladder. I have about 500 shares of this. MFA. These are not nearly as good as NRZ, but they're still okay to look at. And then Apple. I went in on Apple, surprisingly. I really don't like Apple. It's a good stock to invest in. I just don't like their stuff. So Ladder, yeah, not nearly as good as NRZ. Let's see, COVID hit. They dropped from 34 to 20 cent dividend, and they've been stuck at 20 ever since. So my 500 shares will get me $100 a quarter. Not much to talk about. MFA, I have 200 shares. Nothing. They are bringing their dividend up though. See, before COVID, they were steadily at 20 cents for years. Dropped it to 5, 7.5, 7.5, 10. So if they get back to 20, that could be decent. I might throw a little bit more money into that. But I don't know. It's really hard. So yeah, you need to diversify. You really need to. But it's so hard when you're looking at something like NRZ and you know you can get 50-cent dividends soon. but you need to diversify. Something could happen, and that company could go under, and I would be screwed. So the diversification is great. I'm looking into Apple, Kroger, Target, Microsoft, Pepsi, Coke, stuff like that. Blue chip stocks, very safe. I'll probably hold off on putting more into NRZ. As tempting as it is to throw everything into it, I will probably hold off and use my dividends to get some more Apple, Microsoft, that kind of stuff. So Apple, I'm not, they pay a decent little dividend. Let's see, 0.61% dividend yield. So it was an 82-cent dividend, and the stock was let's see, the last time they paid 82 cents was in August 2020, which I can't go back that far here. Oh, here we go. The stock was about $94 up to $109. So you're looking at, about. So if you put in about $10,000, you would have gotten $82 in dividends. That's really not much. That's not what I'm looking for in my portfolio, really. I'm not, if Apple's great to hold on to, you saw that chart. They've been up huge in the past couple years. But what I'm looking for with Apple is to sell calls. Selling calls, let's see. The stock is currently $146 per share. If I sell a $148 call for next Friday, okay, so the calls are down today because the stock's down a bit, but 100 shares could get me about $75 a week. And if the call triggers, who cares? I will have made another $200 to put into something else, as opposed to waiting 3 months for your 82-cent dividend, which is now a 22-cent dividend. Yeah, no. That's not how I am choosing to invest. I'm not a professional. I'm not giving any of you investment advice. I'm just saying how I would invest. And I will be making videos in the future about these calls once I get a little bit more Apple shares, and I plan on doing it with Tesla. You can make it would take $70,000 roughly to get 100 shares of Tesla, and call options go by hundreds for the people who don't know. I will make videos explaining calls and exactly what all that means. But so it takes 100 shares to be able to sell a call option, and 100 shares of Tesla would be about $70,000. And then each week you could sell those calls for roughly $1,000, $1,200 maybe. And if they happen to execute, you would be up another couple thousand. So that's that. I think I'm actually gonna call it short. I don't have a lot to talk about financially. Cardano, great investment. NRZ, great investment. Apple, great investment. And that's about it right now. I'm focused on those three right now. Cardano, NRZ, and Apple. But again, I am going to hold off on putting more money in NRZ because I have way too much in it already. And if something happens to that company, I will be screwed. So I'm putting more money into Apple and Cardano right now. And I will be posting updates regularly on how that goes. So until next time, see you guys.